So before you fix your broken Facebook ads, watch this, I'm going to say 5 minutes, probably more like 10-minute, I would imagine, video. Because what I want to do is show you the 3 main reasons why your Facebook ads for lead generation might not be working. And then I wanted to show you the steps that you can take to fix these 3 issues and then start earning some money. Now, if you still haven't even got a lead generation strategy yet, comment below, because I'll be happy to send you the exact easy start video scripts that my clients use to get more seller like customers from social media. My name is Tina Sandford, and if you're not turning your seller leads into instructions yet, then you're in the right place, because I'm the founder of estateagentsuccess.com, where you can actually learn how to book in more valuations from all those leads that you've been paying for. Furthermore, the simple methods that I share can actually be put into action immediately after watching my videos to get you better results from all those seller leads. So now I've got to break it to you, the secret of Facebook ads. It's so easy to get a Facebook ad to work when you've got the right content. It really is. But there really are 3 big reasons why you might not be getting the results that you hoped for and are paying for. So let's go through it now, because I see this quite a lot. Okay, so the very first big bottleneck that most of my new clients struggle with, and especially estate agents, is actually converting their new leads into business. It's massive, okay? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, with strategies like valuation tools, you actually get loads of opportunities in the form of names, emails, and phone numbers. You've probably got a stack of these leads, yeah? Now, it's the biggest misconception that estate agents actually have with their leads is that if they can't get in contact with them, if they can't get in contact with their lead, then they're going to be bad, then they're called bad leads. When in reality, we have to make that process of contacting them work so that we can say whether they are a bad lead or whether they're someone that you can actually help. So you've got to be able to speak to them before you can make that decision that they are a bad lead. And one of the first things to actually check is, are your emails actually landing in the inbox, or are they going to the spam? Because if your emails are actually going to the spam folder, then you've already lost more than 75% chance of turning your lead into a customer, because one of your methods of contacting your leads is not even going to be noticed. When do you check out your spam folders? I know I don't ever, not unless someone's told me they sent me something and I can't find it. And then I find all kinds of things that I say, I wonder where that had gone. So you need to check the email deliverability of your actual inbox, okay? If you're not sure what we're talking about, send me a message and I'll explain it to you. But you're basically going to test your emails before you send them out to your leads to see where they end up, okay? So just basically running a test to make sure the emails go and land in inboxes, not in spam. Now, this is actually super important to even check your CRM providers and email senders for this, because you're going to find out that they will often have actually a really low deliverability rate, and it only takes a few people to use that email provider badly and your reputation will drop, also leaving your emails in all the spam inboxes, and then no one gets to see them. Okay, if you don't know what I'm talking about, send me a message, I'll talk you through it. I'm happy to talk you through that one. So get that checked out first, because we've come across so many people that happens to. They're paying for these things to go out and they just go to people's spam, okay? If you're paying for it, it shouldn't be going to spam. Okay, now, if your emails are landing in the inbox, the second thing you want to check is whether you can communicate with your leads. Because what you want to be doing is you want to start as many conversations as possible, because that's how you're going to bring in your new sales. Not by selling to people directly on your email or on the phone, okay? You want to be talking to people. Okay, so if you're getting lots of leads in but making no sales, you want to make sure that you're offering something of value to your new leads to start that conversation right at the beginning, instead of like thinking that a lead's going to come to you and you're going to sell directly to them immediately, okay? If you can do this, it's going to get you more business in the short term and in the long term. It's really important to get that first impression. It's got to be right, okay? Now, there are 2 situations that would indicate that your Facebook ads are not working, and they're actually kind of polar opposites. Now, the first one is, if you're producing little to zero leads, then that is due to your ads, okay? And the second thing is, if you're getting loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of leads, but none of them are local homeowners or sellers, then we'd need to see the content inside of your ads, because those are the only two reasons why you'd actually need to fix your Facebook ads. Okay, let's have a look at each problem right now. Okay, so let's say the first problem is we're not getting enough leads or any leads. Okay, let's say you're paying Facebook, you've got adverts out, nothing's coming in. Okay, in that case, let's see how well the ad's actually catching people's attention. Let's see how well it's captivating your ideal clients or audience. How well it's actually capturing people's details as well. Yeah, like let's say if you have a video on your ad that's about 3 to 5 minutes or more, let's say you want to track these are what you want to look at. Okay, this is what Daniel will tell you. First of all, you want to check your hook rate, which is how many people watched your video for more than 3 seconds, for at least 3 seconds or more, Dan would say, and then that's divided by impressions. And the second thing you want to look at is your hold rate, and that is how many people watched your video for 15 seconds or more, also divided by the number of impressions. It's actually really simple. You want your hook rate to be above 40% and your hold rate to be above 8%. That's actually quite hard to do sometimes. And that's what will make sure that your video is actually catching enough people's attention. Okay, that's what's essential here. Yeah? Now, if the hook rate is too low, then you just need to start to make the start of the ad more eye-catching. Okay, because it means it's not catching enough attention. If the hold rate is too low, you might just need to rephrase the video subject to make it more appealing, or you might actually need to talk about a different subject altogether. Okay, so that's what you need to think about: your hook rate, hold rate, and those the solutions. Now, if your ad doesn't use video, because I know a lot of people still don't, track these metrics. Okay, you want to focus on the CTA, also known as the click-through rate, and the CTA link, also known as link click-through rate. Okay, now CTA all shows you, it kind of shows you how many people stopped and clicked on your ad. Okay, so CTA all shows you how many people had stopped and clicked on your ad, and CTA link shows you how many people clicked on the button on your ad. So if you're getting these numbers as high as possible, then it means that you're going to be getting great results. So that's what you want to look at, those numbers. Okay, so you want to, on this case, you want to get your CTA all to at least 8% or above. Okay, and your CTA link, you want to get to at least 3% or above. That's our standards anyway. Okay, now my final piece of advice today is, if you're getting tons of leads, but really truly none of them have houses or would ever sell a house with you, then what you actually need to be focusing on is the audience your ad is being targeted to. Okay, now you want to make sure every time you make an ad to call out your ideal client, customer, homeowner. Okay, in your case, that's house sellers, homeowners, property sellers. So very specific, make it specific. You want to be calling out the right people. Okay, and then if you're still not getting quality leads, then you'll need to get access to the best traffic you could ever get, which is warm traffic. And the best way to do that is to make some educational videos about selling houses and property. Send them out as video only ads with no buttons on them, yeah? And have local homeowners watch those videos. And then you can just simply retarget those people who watched those videos. And then you spend less money to actually reach a truly higher quality traffic. Okay, so I think that's enough. That explanation should fix everything. Okay. Now, if you haven't got any lead gen strategy at all in place, and you want to get everything right the first time, comment below, because I'm happy to send you over the exact easy start video ad scripts that my clients use to get more seller clients from the social media, just as a thank you for watching this video today.